Good day, family, friends, the very nearest and dearest of these two beloved, beautiful souls. Especially after this year of such uncertainty, let's take a deep breath, everybody, to really sit in the perfect certainty of this magnificent occasion. Today, Kelly and Dan wish to celebrate a commitment to one another to truly become one. They wish to make this commitment in the presence of you all. We are all part of a beloved community that has played a meaningful role in the lives and love story of Kelly and Dan. Once upon a time, there were two children, a little girl and a little boy, growing up in the very same neighborhood, just a half mile apart. But as close as they lived, they never really got to know each other until junior year of high school, when the girl in our story was about to move out of their shared neighborhood. But don't fret, as we will see throughout our story, it was all worth the wait. Our girl and boy, yes, Kelly and Dan, began hanging out, playing cards, listening to music, talking, laughing, connecting. Soon, Dan asked Kelly out for their very first official date to a dashboard confessional concert, the perfect, quintessential event for two kids from Coral Springs, as any of us who grew up there will tell you. The evening was full of memories, spanning the range from Kelly standing up and falling off of a chair to Kelly and Dan's very first kiss to the song Bend and Not Break. Both Kelly and Dan say the other feels like home, feels like the place they can deeply exhale and be their true, authentic selves. They share such excitement for their life of adventure together, both saying they need nothing but each other to be perfectly content. And so, our beloved couple of honor, I am overjoyed to officially tell you, the wait is over! This is it, we're here! This is it, it's happening!
Stinky, Dan, or Rory, whatever name I call you at any given point, I'm so happy I can do it forever. Who would have thought that the hot guy from my English class would be the man standing in front of me today, 18 years later, almost. I'll never forget the first time hanging out. I just remember thinking to myself, play it cool, because you were so out of my league. If I could go back in time, I would tell my 18-year-old self not to worry. It's in the bag. From high school through college, we were pretty much inseparable with a small break along the way, and then everything changed. When you went away, I feel like a small part of me went with you. This time for me pales in comparison to what it was like for you. As cliche as it sounds, it made our relationship stronger. Never have I written more letters or looked forward to a 15-minute phone call from you in my life, even if you ended up calling back to back. September 16th, 2016 was one of the best days of my life, and I couldn't wait to start a new chapter in our story together. The last 4 years have been everything I knew they would be. Easy, fun, and just the right amount of ordinary. You are the most loving, giving, thoughtful, selfless man I know. You're my biggest cheerleader and my biggest fan. You are a part of my day that I look forward to the most. You make me feel like I can do anything. You make me feel safe. You make me feel wanted. But more than anything, you make me feel loved. I stand here today making the easiest decision of my life, marrying my best friend.
Dear Kelly, I remember the very first time I heard your name. I was hanging out with my neighbor at the end of his driveway when you went rollerblading down Lightner Drive. I asked if who knew that girl was that just passed, and he responded, yeah, that's Kelly Bassett. Ever since that day, your name has been seared into my memory. In high school, even before we met, I knew who you were and that you lived in my neighborhood. Trust me, I noticed you. When we finally did connect at the end of junior year, I was so excited and nervous at the same time. Turned out we had a lot in common, and that was just the beginning. Fast forward to now, and you're about to become my wife. I'm 1,000 times more excited and maybe just a little bit more nervous than I was in high school.
I was nearly 3. Gone were the days of just mom, dad, and me. But as time went on, I began to know a bond between us would surely grow.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
We grew up doing everything together, side by side, hand in hand. From soccer, horseback riding, and Sunday school to putting on the best coffee table concerts in all the land.
All sing as if they knew today's your day to say I do, and we'll never be lonely anymore.
We played basketball in our driveway, ran through the sprinklers, and rode our bikes. We ate our spaghetti like actual horses, which we're sure Mom didn't like. So many great memories, I can't even remember the bad. Except those Publix cookies you savored, and I immediately had to have. Am I right?
You and we're gonna get married, going to the chapel of love. Going to the chapel of love. Going to the chapel of love.
As time went on and we grew up, you met a special guy, a cross-country runner and music lover, not to mention easy on the eyes. Your relationship was special. You both knew from the start that one day, sooner or later, you'd hold each other's hearts. 18 years have passed since the day that you met. You've had your trials to be sure, but I'm willing to bet. Every day has been worth it, the good ones and bad. Here you are, you've made it, and we're all so glad to witness and celebrate a love that is so true. I definitely didn't cry when you both said I do.
Your love story is so beautiful, and today you're Dan's wife, but make no mistake, you and I will always be Sil and Bill for life.
Growing up, I was always a good amount younger than Dan. I, for the longest time, thought it was 8 years, but this weekend I discovered it's 9 years to separate us. But being the younger brother, I was always tagging along, being, annoying younger sibling. Just wanted to do everything he wanted to do. And everything he had going on, I thought was just so cool. He had this Ford Explorer with these big old subwoofers that shook the entire car. Everyone could hear him coming by. He has this super obnoxious, sarcastic sense of humor. That's great as well. But even momentarily, and it's popped up here a few times, in high school he rocked a puka shell necklace and a blowout. I was gonna keep the hair jokes only down to a couple of them. He's also bald. But as we grew up, I saw through some of those subsurface, characteristics, and I got to see who my brother really was. He's a really smart guy with an intense work ethic, so much so that folks from work call him Lieutenant Dan. He's also a super caring guy with the mind of an elephant. He's always the first to check up on all of us, see how we're doing, and that's usually after he's either physically or verbally abusing me, kind of deal. But I think the thing I admire most about him is the confidence he carries himself with. There's never been a guy who, never second guesses himself. He also failed an AP history test that he had the entire answer key to. No second guessing.
On this day, I marry my best friend.
On this day, I marry my best friend.
With you, I will share in all of life's adventures.
With you, I will share in all of life's adventures.
I will communicate and compromise always from love.
I will communicate and compromise always from love.
We will laugh, we will cry, we will live life to its fullest.
We will laugh and we will cry and we will live life to its fullest.
You are my partner, my home, my husband.
You are my partner, my home, and my husband.
I vow to cherish and honor you.
I vow to cherish and honor you.
Today and forevermore.
Today and forevermore.
On this day, I marry my best friend.
On this day, I marry my best friend.
With you, I will share in all of life's adventures.
With you, I will share in all of life's adventures.
I will communicate and compromise always from love.
I will communicate and compromise always from love.
We will laugh, we will cry, we will live life to its fullest.
We will laugh, we will cry, we will live life to its fullest.
You are my partner, my home, my wife.
You are my partner, my home, and my wife.
Yeah! I vow to cherish and honor you.
I vow to cherish and honor you.
Today and forevermore.
Today and forevermore.
As the glamour and excitement of this day fades away, I promise to love you tomorrow just as much, if not more so, than I love you today. I promise to put you and our relationship first, to be open and honest with you, and to give you the love and respect you deserve. I promise to keep laughing with you and to support you in anything you take on. I promise to be the one to pick you up on the rare occasion that you need it. Lastly, and most importantly, I promise to make more of an effort to pick my clothes up off the floor. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for accepting me for who I am, flaws and all. Thank you for giving me a life I've always dreamed about. I don't know how I found you, but I'm so happy I get to keep you.
Follow me to the unknown. 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 There's no other place you know I'd rather be. You're zipped up in my sweater.
There was a time we were on a family vacation, and we're in a lobby in St. Thomas, somewhere we had never been before. And this older couple, and I mean, an older couple from the other side of the lobby is waving their arms and screaming, Dan, Dan, come over here, and they're chatting him up like old friends. He had just met them at the bar the night before, actually.
Follow me to the unknown. We'll take the back roads we don't know. Let's get lost. 1 tank of gas, don't need a map. Drive too fast. You're my North Star. You're my home. Doesn't matter where we go. Follow me to the unknown. Follow me to the unknown. There's no other place you know I'd rather be. You're zipped up in my sweater, laying next to me. Dropped up on the boardwalk on the hood of my car. Parked up by the beach, we're catching shooting stars. There's no other place you know I'd rather be. You're zipped up in my sweater, laying next to me. Dropped up on the boardwalk on the hood of my car. Parked up by the beach, we're catching shooting stars.
We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm not looking for a shortcut, even when it gets rough. Lean on in and give me a kiss. We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We're good to go. So much that we don't know. Yeah, there's so much we can't control. But we got both windows down and wide open ground. Ain't gonna take it slow. We're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go.
We have certainly been through so much together, and nobody makes me laugh more than you do. Nobody makes me smile more than you do. Nobody can walk up the stairs after a long day of work and still utterly and completely blow me away like you do. And certainly, nobody can make a mess like you do. I love everything about you, the perfect and the not so perfect. All the things that make you who you are. You are the woman I love and the one that I need, and the one that I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with. So here's to our future, our trips to Montana, our Saturday night dates, to dancing in the living room and Sunday morning breakfasts, to the memories we already have and the ones we haven't yet made, to growing old together the only way I want it to be. Your name may be changing to Kelly Romero, but I will never forget the first time I heard the name Kelly Bassett.
very, very excited that these two actually just still let me be the annoying little brother that tags along with them. And it's not just tagging along with my brother, it's tagging along with my sister as well. I've been calling her big sister now for a very, very long time, but I'm very happy that it's official. So everybody, I'd like to cheers very confidently to Dan and Rory. I love you both.
So, by the power invested in me by the great state of Tennessee, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Romero. Yeah!
Should I take you home? But you said, oh babe, we got places to go. By the way that you're holding me close, I think that you know I need you so.
Please?